This playthrough is rated E for everyone. We are dead and loving it! Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of The Curse of Monkey Island. In the last episode, we died because we had to figure out how to get into the good soup of mausoleum. Except I don't think we're actually in the right one. This seems a bit normal to me, like not part of some family who owned the island. So, yeah, it looks like a bunch of skulls, boxes, everything like that. Coffins. I don't know. I said boxes. But yeah, where are we at? Oh, there we are.
It sure is dark. It won't open. I'm trapped.
Uh-oh. Are we gonna actually die for reals?
Help!
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 Nope. Okay, we're gonna have to find our way out of here. Perhaps a mallet?
I can't use the mallet with that.
Nuts.
I can't use the magnet.
Yeah, nuts. How do we get out of here?
These still can't do much to wooden boards.
Ah, come on, man.
That doesn't need to be augured.
Ah, well. Let's see.
Open sesame! Darn.
Yeah, I almost forgot about this one when I was playtesting it. So.
Open sesame! Darn.
Yeah. I think there's might be some others, but...
I can't use the skeleton arm with that. I don't want to pin that.
Yeah, I don't remember all of them, so let's see. Hammer did say hammer worked.
I can't use the umbrella.
Let's just take this again.
That doesn't look hungover at all.
Yeah. Well, anyway, we gotta use the chisel to get out of here. Actually, one more thing.
I can't use the cushion.
Okay. Alright, we're free, finally.
Yikes. Where's that telltale pounding coming from? It's coming from within one of these coffins. From the dead. The dead that surround me. They must know my horrible secret. They'll never let me rest until I've paid for the wrongs I've committed against. Wait a second. I don't have a horrible secret.
Huh. Oh, then what was that all about? Yeah, who's making that noise anyway?
Ooh, spooky. No thanks. I don't want any more to do with it.
No go back in?
I've got nothing to say.
Alright, well, let's check around and see if maybe we can find it.
That guy was so bloated he burst his coffin.
Ugh.
I don't need a rotten corpse. Nah.
We could have fun with parties. We could have a whole movie called Weekend at Guybrush's or whatever. Except
I don't want to know what happened here.
Except the weekend was based on the guy that was dead, but yeah, whatever.
No. Nah. I wonder where their bodies are.
Uh-oh. Underneath?
No. Nah.
Oh, look at this thing.
I wonder where the spider that spun that web is.
Probably ran off.
I'm afraid it would stick to my hands. There's no spider there.
Oh, that's good. Probably creeped off or something like that.
Creepy skull. Creepy skull. I don't want to carry around any skulls I don't know.
Yeah, how many skulls do you know? Well, one.
That's not a talking skull.
Well, that's good, right? We didn't want a talking skull with us anyway.
Lots of coffins in here. No. Nah.
See, I'm trying to remember if there's anything else to interact with. Ooh, skeleton arm. Another one.
Another skeleton arm.
Can we get another one?
I already have a nice skeleton arm, thank you.
I haven't really had to do much with that.
Nah.
Yeah, we could exit it. How do we open the door now?
It leads out to the cemetery. Nah. It's locked.
Huh. Well, oh wait, this is going to be interacted with. The coffin. Perhaps that's where the sound comes in.
I think that knocking is coming from inside this coffin.
Is it knocking on my chamber door? Or is it heaven's door? I'm not sure. I always get those two stories mixed up.
Go into the light.
Yeah, get back.
Go into the light.
Get out of here. Let's get a steak ready. No.
I can't open it.
No. Well, I guess, yeah, we could.
I can't use the mallet. The magic wand has no effect on that.
Yeah. Alright, anyway. Alright, let's see what's inside. This better not be the scariest thing ever known to man.
Phew, I'm glad to be finally out of that thing, even though it was a spacious, comfortable model with plenty of leg and headroom. Well, hello there. Say, you look familiar.
Yes,
Of course, Guybrush Threepwood. You're the one who locked me in there in the first place.
well, you see, I've been meaning to...
No, I won't hear of it. That was the best time of my life. Gave me plenty of time to think, you know? To think about the things that really matter. I don't know if you've considered this, son, but live burials are not an altogether uncommon experience here in the Caribbean.
I wasn't aware of that.
Not to mention pirate raids and deadly sea battles, huge man-eating reptiles, dangerous quicksand pits, trigger-happy duelists, and of course, those pesky undead. Have you ever thought of what would happen to your loved ones should this gruesome fate befall you?
No, but...
Well, of course, you have plenty of time to think about it. Or do you? I'm one of the lucky ones. I've been dead. It's given me a whole new perspective on life. A life that I'm going to devote to making sure people's life insurance needs are met. Here, take one of my business cards I've had made up.
If you've been locked in that coffin, how are you able to have business cards made?
Now's not the time to worry about the technicalities, son. Now's the time to ask yourself, are you covered? Run along now and let me set up my office.
We're trapped in here. The door's locked.
Nonsense! This is one of Stan's cozy crypts, all equipped with a patented secure lock release mechanism. Just jiggle the handle there.
Oh, that's all it is. But wait a minute. It is the worst thing imaginable. It's a life insurance salesman. Ah! Or former boat salesman. Ah! What was he in the second game? Yeah, former coffin salesman. Ah! Yeah, it's Stan the salesman from the Monkey Island 1 and 2. Apparently he survived his encounter where we accidentally locked him in the coffin because he wouldn't leave us alone. So I forgot what we actually did in his room. We did something like a pamphlet or something from that, but we nailed him into the coffin to get away from him. So apparently he's not mad at us. Who knew?
It's Stan. No. I think I need coverage right now.
Now hold on just a minute there, son. Give me a chance to get the office set up. Run along now.
Run around, little doggy. Hey, he gave us his business card too.
Mutual of Stan, because you could die horribly at any moment. It's even laminated.
I would like to know how he did that, but he's never going to tell us.
I've already read it.
Because that's part of the joke.
Nah.
All right. So I don't think there's much you can do for him until we actually go into the next area.
I don't think he'd like...
Well, there's a lot of things he wouldn't like.
I don't think he'd like... My pirate instincts tell me I should keep this to myself.
Okay, well anyway, let's get off here to let him set up his shop. Wonder how long that would take anyway. Let me think. Oh, right. Okay, not quite yet. Yeah, we actually have to leave the cemetery for it to work. What the? What does it say? Mutual stand? Huh. Well, let's take a look inside then.
Welcome back to Mutual of Stan.
Oh, well, wow. You cleaned up the place rather well. About that giant web, though.
I wonder where the spider that spun that web is.
Yeah, maybe sometime later we can check it out.
I wonder where their bodies are. No, nah.
Okay. Yeah, you can tell he cleaned up quite a bit. I don't think his dialogue
I don't want to know what happened here.
Yeah, I think all his dialogue's the same from before.
That guy was so bloated he burst his coffin.
Okay, wait, we need
Now these are high-grade nails. Nah.
say these. Need those later. Got coffin nails.
Now these are high-grade nails. They're pointy. Nah.
Don't want to eat them? Or they're source of fiber or iron.
File cabinets. Nah. No. File cabinets. Nah.
Yeah, he's got a lot less.
No.
So I got less open up and look inside. No. Not that we care what's inside.
No. Nah.
It's just a random calendar. More files over there.
I think that's sacrilegious.
To mess with someone's files
No.
without permission.
Nah. It's a water cooler.
Gotta talk about things and gossip around the water cooler.
Pirates don't drink purified water.
Terrible.
Pirates don't drink purified water. It's from the Caribbean Correspondence Institute. Nah. No.
Yeah, probably best not to,
I don't want to carry around any skulls I don't know.
Oh, whoops. Is it good to say the same thing about drinking the water again?
Pirates don't drink
Okay.
purified water.
Just making sure. There's the baker's lamp. I actually have a baker's lamp like that. I have a couple of them, actually.
A sure sign of a fine, classy business establishment.
Yeah.
No.
Well, one of them actually has a USB plug-in now. The wonders of technology.
Nah.
See, we've got those, the ball bracket things, for those who watch Sam and Max, you know what those are.
What is it about these things that makes them so popular in office settings?
I don't know. It's the momentum machine, I guess.
No. Nah. Is that the photo that came with the frame?
No, that's my wife. Man, I wish people would stop with that.
He said, no, the subtitles say, it's my wife. But anyway, the stock photo is his wife.
No.
I'm surprised he's still married, just because was he locked in a coffin for so long?
The coffin lid desk is a nice touch. No. Nah. It's Stan.
Yeah, well, let's see what Stan has to say. Well, give me some life insurance, buddy.
You've convinced me. I want to buy some insurance.
A wise choice, and one you won't soon regret. The question isn't whether or not you can afford to buy an insurance policy, it's whether you can afford not to. Speaking of which, can you afford to buy an insurance policy?
Well, how much does it cost?
Oh, that depends on a variety of factors. How much coverage you need, how much you're willing to spend, all sorts of highly complicated sliding scale insurance equations and such. But I won't bore you with all that. Just let me ask you this. How much money do you have?
Well, I've got these wooden nickels.
I see. Maybe I've confused you somewhere along the line. While nothing would please me more to send you out of here, with the peace of mind that your family will be provided for in the unlikely event of your death, I have to run a business here. If you can't at least show me some collateral, I can't give you a policy.
So we need some form of money, so, all right. Well, let's give him some options then.
How about an enormous uncursed diamond?
How about that? Do you have an enormous uncursed diamond?
Okay, no. But I'm like this close to getting one.
Well, I'm this close to believing that you're trying to take advantage of my generosity. Maybe you'd like to make me a serious offer, hmm?
Yeah, the only cursed diamond, or the only cursed diamond we know is the one on the finger of Elaine, so.
This antique handcrafted bottle of rich, creamy shaving soap. The closest, most comfortable shave possible.
No.
Ah, nuts.
This one-of-a-kind big whoop refrigerator magnet. Very collectible.
I don't think so.
I think you can offer him, well, not everything, but quite a few things, but,
Coffin nails. All shapes and sizes. Hardly ever used.
No.
yeah, this guy's hard to bargain with.
This fine cane-handled umbrella. Makes a great gift.
Not interested.
But protects you.
This attractive mallet and chisel combination set. Use them separately or as a pair.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm whittling him down.
An assortment of tarot cards. Practice the mystic art of fortune telling at home or on vacation.
No.
Ah, thought I'd get him with that one.
This highly accurate map to Blood Island. I absolutely guarantee you won't find another one just like it.
I don't think so.
You don't like map made out of human skin?
This authentic pirate relic. A genuine tooth from an actual pirate. Only one of its kind.
Is that real gold?
The finest known to man. Not much spit on it either anymore.
Now you're starting to speak my language. All right, let's find a coverage plan that suits your needs. And you can rest assured that you've provided for your family well after your unfortunate departure.
What are the terms of this plan exactly?
It's quite simple, son. When you die, whoever holds that policy gets a lot of money.
A lot of money? Wow.
Wow is right. Now I want you to be careful out there.
Okay, I will. Thanks.
No, I'm serious. I want you to be very, very careful.
Will do.
Otherwise, you'd actually have to pay out the insurance, and we wouldn't want that now, would you? Yeah, most insurance companies don't actually want to pay out the insurance if they can help it. So let's take a look at this thing.
This entitles the bearer of this document to the sum of a lot of money.
That seems vague.
I've already tried reading it, and I still can't understand it.
Yeah, don't even try.
Nah.
Okay, so we got an insurance policy, but have you noticed that we're not actually inside the Good Soup family crypt? We're gonna have to figure out why we're not, so let's get out of here. I don't think there's really anything else we can talk to him about anyway.
I'm cashing in this insurance policy. Give me a lot of money.
But this is a life insurance policy. You collect when the policyholder dies.
No, honest. I was dead for a really long time.
And you just got better?
Well, yes.
Do you have any proof of this miracle?
As a matter of fact, smart guy. No.
Then it appears that you're just wasting my time. Run along and play now. I'm trying to run a business here.
Yeah, and, oh, we got a little glitch there. His animation, you saw like his moving animation and static animation overlap for but a brief second. But anyway, let's do something fun really quick. So let's go back inside this place 30 times and see what happens to this.
Welcome back to Mutual of Stan.
Now the only problem is he's gonna say that every single time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna enter this place multiple times. I think it's about 30 to 40 times depending, and something will happen if we do that. So I'll cut to when we actually get the event to occur. Okay, so that was a Guybrush doesn't say anything, but it's a reference to The Dig, which is another LucasArts game. It's one of the more serious games overall. It has some humor to it, but it plays itself pretty seriously. I think it was even helped produced by Steven Spielberg. I don't know if he worked on the whole thing. I think he worked on the concept and some of the ideas for it. But yeah, it's during a scene near I think it's near the end of the game. Not quite the end, but somewhere around the end, if I recall. It's been a while since I played the Dig.
I wonder where the spider that spun that web is.
It's kind of weird how it happens, and then it kicks you here for some weird reason, and nothing's ever said of it. In the previous game, other cases, the game would make reference to it, except for the Save at Max situation. But anyway, let's head back to the hotel and talk to Good Soup.
Hi, guys. I guess you'll be wondering how I came to be back from the dead. No questions for the dead guy come back to life? No questions like, is there life after death or is there a heaven? Will there be adequate parking? Fine, be that way. I wouldn't tell you about the hereafter if you begged me.
Yeah, looks like no one cares. Yeah, story of my life.
Madam Zima,
Be gone!
Okay, didn't have any new dialogue, or she didn't have any new dialogue, sorry. Hey dude, I'm back from the dead.
I thought if I died I'd be buried with your aunt.
Well, isn't it obvious? You can't be buried in the Good Soup family crypt unless you're a member of the Good Soup family.
A member of the family, huh?
Oh yeah, I guess that seems kind of obvious now that we think about it, but...
Uncle Griswold, it's me! Don't you recognize me?
Recognize you? I've never seen you before in my life. What is your name?
Wonton. Oh god. Split pea with ham because wasn't his mom Mini Stromy or Stroma or whatever?
Hearty beef and potato.
Hearty beef and potato?
I come from good Irish stock.
I don't recall having any relatives with that name.
Look at me. Don't I look just like a good soup?
No, you don't look much like a good soup at all. In fact, you look more like one of the Brothschilds. They always did have weak features.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. Every day I wander the Good Soup family hall of portraits and give my respects to each of my distinguished ancestors. Every distinguishing feature of the Good Soup family is there in those pictures, and I see nothing in any of those portraits that might remind me of you.
Interesting. Thanks for the little detail. But yeah, it was like vegetables, split pea soup, all food names, so...
Look at me. Don't I look just like a good soup?
No, I still don't think you have those noble Good Soup features. If you looked at all like a good soup, I might believe your story.
Alright, we'll have to figure out how to get him to...
I'm off to explore the rustic charms of Blood Island.
Alright, now we can actually go upstairs now. So we can actually show that off. But yeah, now we need to figure out how to become a good soup. So let's mess with someone and figure this out, so shall we? Alright, let's look at the portraits here.
It's the Duchess Cream of Good Soup, of the Noodle Good Soups.
Oh, of course.
It's nailed to the wall.
Yeah.
Nah.
How about this guy?
It's Count Gazpacho Good Soup, the cold-hearted canning magnet.
Didn't you know? I would have been an admiral if someone had told me gazpacho soup was meant to be served cold.
It's nailed to the wall. Nah.
Let's go. So we got a room we could go to. Let's see. Ooh, another portrait.
Baron C. Lambert Chowder Good Soup, pioneer of crouton technology. He looks a lot like the guy at the bar.
I do like croutons.
It's nailed to the wall. Although it's hauntingly realistic, I don't think it'll talk back.
Yeah, man, it looks like it's looking at me.
Minerva Stronheim Good Soup, Baroness of Borscht. It's nailed to the wall. Nah. It's one of the guest rooms. Room service? It's locked.
And nuts.
It looks out onto the cemetery.
How lovely.
I'd rather leave it open. There's a peculiar odor in this hallway.
Why does it smell dead?
Nah. Peter and Victoria Soie Good Soup, Marquis and Marquess of Consommé. They're nailed to the wall. Nah.
Alright, let's go into the room. Oh, there's a day bed here.
Comfy.
Couldn't you sleep in any part of the day, though, at night?
No time for that now. I've got a fiancé to rescue. Nah.
Did she actually say yes, though? No, she did, didn't she? Never mind. I was trying to think for a second.
It's a door with a porthole in it, for that nautical accent.
Hey, it's been a couple of weeks since, it's been weeks since I played the beginning of the game.
Nah.
Interesting spot. Must be where they, you know how every house has its basically dump room where everyone leaves all their crud.
It's a bunch of old portraits of the Van Salad family, and I thought the Good Soups were a homely bunch.
Ugh.
I don't have any use for portraits of the Van Salad family.
Buzz, your girlfriend. Woof.
Nah.
See if there's anything else here. Nope. Okay. Well, I mean, obviously there is. Ooh, a porthole.
I can see the hallway.
I wonder.
It's already open. Nah.
Something to think about. Let's see what this about this nail.
It's a big nail. I can't pull it in. Nah.
Okay, we're gonna have to knock this sucker out. Let's see. Yeah, let's smash it with a hammer. That you could use anything
I
else?
can't use the cushion. The magic wand has no... I don't want to cut that.
Okay. Well, we had to use the hammer anyway, so I was just saying if there's anything else.
I can't use the magnet...
Yeah, let's see what happened. Oh, picture fell down. Whoops. Oh well, it'll be fine.
It's a heavy-duty picture-hanging nail. Nah.
Let's take it.
Baron C. Lambert Chowder Good Soup, pioneer of crouton technology. He looks a lot like the guy at the bar.
Let's take this sucker with us.
I'd better get rid of this incriminating picture frame. What?
You just happened to just make it disappear. Breaking the fourth wall, Guybrush. Now if you're playing on Mega Monkey mode, you don't have to do a lot of this stuff I'm doing. The only thing you have to do is go into this room here and open the door. And the way we open the door is if no one's ever done this before. It kind of works. It depends on the door and how old it is or new it is. But we're going to jimmy the door open.
I guess I'm better at this pirating thing than I thought. It worked.
It's supposed to be thin enough to go into the latch where it hooks into the door and you're able to push it open, basically. At least that's the idea, anyway. And it's hard enough without being super bent.
It's one of the guest rooms.
But yeah, if you're playing just regular mode, all you have to do is come in here and do a couple things, but you'll be able to convince Good Soup that you're a family member just based off a couple things. But if you're on Mega Monkey mode, we have to do something a little bit extra.
It's a really musty-smelling wardrobe. Nah. It's so musty that I don't want to open it up.
You don't want to deal with all the whatever mustiness.
It looks out over the cemetery. Creepy.
You didn't say that earlier.
It won't open.
No.
Nah.
Porcelain. Oh no.
Ugh, it's an old-fashioned water carafe. Yeah, porcelain. It's made from porcelain.
It's just weird that that's the one thing.
Quaint. I'm sure there's nothing in there except one of those hotel Bibles.
Gidgeon Bible.
Nah.
For those who don't even know what that means. Let's look at the bed then.
It's a Murphy bed.
Oh.
Nah.
Well, Murphy beds are... Oh dear. Murphy beds are beds that are built into the wall and you pull them down. The place I live at doesn't have it, but my folks put one in for their nephew to come over. Nephew and niece and everything like that.
Wow. I'll bet his room charges are pretty hefty by now.
Oh yeah. He hasn't left in years.
I can't reach it.
He seems to be dead tired. But yeah, as soon as you leave the bed, it pops open. So we have to figure out a way to get this thing to stay down. Because we want to grab this thing right here, as you can see.
The Good Soups. A Life in Pictures by M.M. Good Soup.
Yeah, see if we try to get it.
I can't
see?
reach it.
So anyway, let's do what we need to do to get it to stay down. Alright, so what we need to do is we need to nail this thing down, which luckily we have ourselves some nails.
I'm not sure if that's strong enough to hold it. I might need one.
Oh, sorry, he says I might need one more nail. One strong nail.
It's a heavy-duty picture hanging nail.
Oh, whoops. Well, it doesn't matter. We can... the nails are in there, quote-unquote. It's just,
I'm not sure if that's strong enough to hold it. I might need one more nail.
Yeah, we need to use this nail, so...
There. The bed has been nailed down. That ought to do it.
Nail coffin nails and one really good nail for the wall, so... Yeah, that gets us the bed now. Now we can check it out without worry.
Looks comfortable. No. Nah. Wow. I'll bet his room charges are pretty hefty by now.
Right.
Gross.
Don't want to push the skeleton? Ew!
I wouldn't know what to say.
Let's see what this book thing is all about. Let's take a look.
The Good Soups. A Life in Pictures by M.M. Good Soup.
Right, I did that earlier.
Nah.
Let's take it.
It's full of all the dates and fun facts you'd ever want to know about the Good Soup family. And it says I'll receive a new book every month, or cancel with no obligation, and keep my copy of Buccaneers and Bouillabaisse as a free gift.
Didn't we already do that joke with the encyclopedia there? Oh no, and the parrots as well. Oh, whoops.
It's full of all the dates and fun facts you'd ever want to know about the Good Soup family. Nah. It's full of all the dates and fun facts you'd ever want to know about the Good Soup family.
That's the problem with clicking on it twice just to see if there's any extra dialogue there, so. I think that's it for now. Oh, look at this. Why do you have to walk away all the way around just to look at the hole? Why?
The Murphy bed is slammed up so many times it's made a hole in the wall.
It depends on what type of Murphy bed. Most of them don't actually have that. Well, old ones used to have that major spring. Most of them don't do that now. Newer ones, anyway.
Those nails are in there tough.
Gotta get it out somehow.
Nah.
We don't need it right now, so. But yeah, with this book, we can just go talk to Good Soup and just be joined, right? We could just show it to him, and that's all we need to do, right?
My piratey instincts tell me I should keep this to myself.
No. But yeah, so, okay, well, anyway.
I'm off to explore the rustic charms of Blood Island.
Yeah, it doesn't work like that. We have to basically pretend that we are a Good Soup. So we need to prove it to him. And like I said, if you're playing regular mode, you can just show him the book and you're ready to go. But Mega Monkey mode, we need to do this instead. So, all right. So we need to go. I think I have to do it inside if I remember correctly. Okay, so anyway, we need to basically make him think we're us. So we're basically forcing him to look at our face, basically. So.
Why would I want to hang a picture inside a closet?
Okay, I was just making sure. I wanted to see what he would say, viewers. Alright, let's go inside. Oh wait, no, I need to... Never mind. I forgot one step. Okay.
This guy must have taken lessons on ugly.
Yeah, it's kind of like a monkey.
I kind of like it where it is.
Yeah, it's part of the puzzle.
Although it's hauntingly realistic.
Yeah, he said the same thing. Anyway, we need to cut a hole in the face. Alright, now we need to look inside.
Oh, there's nothing like family. No matter what may happen in the topsy-turvy world of the Caribbean resort business, I can always relax in the knowledge that I come from good, wealthy stock. Breeding. That's what's important. Breeding and culture, just like Grandfather Lambert. Breeding, culture, and lots of really old money. It makes a man proud. It's funny. I don't remember Grandfather Lambert as looking so common. Oh, weird. It's like his eyes follow me. Pictures like that really creep me out.
All right, now we've pretended to be his grandfather, so now we have some resemblance to the old coot.
The face has been cut out. I kind of like it where it is, although it's hauntingly realistic.
Now we can talk to him now that he's seen us. He just happens to look at us at the time we actually did the puzzle. Who knew?
Look at me. Don't I look just like a good soup?
Now that you mention it, you do bear a slight resemblance to my great-grandfather C. Lambert Goodsoup.
Clammy? Why, folks back home used to tell me all the time. You're the spitting image of old Chowder Goodsoup.
You know, I think you're right. I wonder why I didn't see it before.
Yeah, we could just talk about our history all day.
I could just talk about good soup history all day.
How about that first fateful journey made to the Caribbean?
Oh, you mean the one that... Baron Salmon Bisque de Good Soup began in 1621?
Exactly. He landed on Scab Island with just a spoon and a dream. In just 4 short years, he had formed the largest chain of all soup restaurants in the Western Hemisphere. By 1635, he had driven the entire Van Salad family out of the Caribbean and had a restaurant empire that spanned the globe.
Actually, the Van Salads were not driven out until 1637, and the Good Soup chain of restaurants and resorts never did become popular in the South Pacific.
Yes, we are. Oh, all right, whatever. Well, son, it looks like you were right. Welcome back to the glorious name of Good Soup.
I'm, honored.
And as a Good Soup, you're welcome to every benefit the name provides. Instant prestige around Blood Island. A 10% discount at any of the Good Soup resorts in the Caribbean. And, of course, medical, dental, and a 401k. And the best thing of all, if you should happen to drop dead, you will be buried in the extravagant Good Soup family crypt.
It's as if all my dreams have come true.
I guess now called meat and potatoes good soup, I guess, or whatever. So there's the face.
It's the face that I cut out of the Good Soup portrait. Canvassy. Nah.
But anyway, now we need to die again, so
I'd like a drink, please.
Coming right up.
we didn't even ask for a specific one this time.
Neat.
Yeah, it's just grog this time. But anyway, let's do what we did before and kill ourselves. Or off ourselves, yeah. Well, bottoms up. Here's twice, right?
Oh dear. He's had a sudden and completely unexpected relapse of death. Ah, and just as we were getting reacquainted, as his kinsman, it is my duty to give him a proper burial. It is my solemn vow. Young, hearty beef and potato shall be buried in the Good Soup family crypt.
All right.
He says whatever your name you gave yourself earlier when you were talking to him, so in this case we were beef and potato, so huh. So see, this seems a lot nicer.
Ominous.
Well, nicer, but sword drabin'.
I had a hard enough time getting out of it.
How did we get out?
Nah.
Yeah, look at this.
Hey, there's a hole in the ceiling of this crypt. I think I might be able to squeeze through. Wow, it's a tunnel that opens on a deep, dark forest. It looks familiar somehow. As if I've seen it in a dream. Or maybe it's... I don't know. Great jumping monkeys! A terrifying horde of stunningly rendered rabid jaguars. They're coming right at me! Whew. It's a good thing I couldn't get through that hole. I'd be done for.
Yeah, that's a reference to Monkey Island 1. Yeah.
Well, the hole is too small for me to squeeze through. There's nothing interesting up here anyway. I better find another way out.
I like that you can do it a couple times before.
Nah.
I think that's it in terms of
Well,
dialogue.
the hole is too small for me to squeeze through. There's nothing interesting up here anyway. I better find another way out.
Okay, well, anyway, yeah. Just another random reference to the old point-and-click adventure game, so... A nice picture. Or a nice lady there.
It's a memorial plaque for Minnie Strony Good Soup.
Oh, Mini Strody, huh?
No. Nah. Yikes.
Uh-oh. Looks like looks like ghosts are real. Right, Miss Turner? I've played, isn't there like a King's Quest game or something like that where if you talk to the dead, they'll steal your soul or something like that?
Morbid. No. Nah.
Memorial wreath, huh?
Tastefully done.
Is this supposed to be Minestrone herself?
No. Nah.
Well, let's see if talking to her...
It's a ghost in a bride's gown. She looks very sad and lonely.
Would a ghost really be sad?
Oh, hello there.
I like the voice at least. Always sucker for southern belles, except you maybe use some cream on your face there, you know. Just you got a little something. It's fine. It's fine. Who are you? What do they do here? How you get this crypt nice ring? Go to the light.
Go into the light.
If only it were that easy. I'm afraid I can never leave this crypt until I marry. Are you attached?
Yes. Boy, howdy, yes. Engaged, actually. No.
You bet.
What a shame. You sure have pretty eyes.
I hope that doesn't mean anything, so...
Who are you and what are you doing here?
I am Minnie Good Soup, last in a long line of eligible Good Soup debutantes. I was buried here exactly 1 week after my wedding day. A wedding day that never came.
What happened?
I was the belle of Blood Island.
How many people can claim that?
Oh, how the lads adored me. I was courted by the richest, most handsome men in the Caribbean. But all my suitors bored me to tears. I wanted someone dangerous. I wanted a pirate. By the way, what do you do for a living?
Flooring inspector.
Oh. Then one day, a real pirate sailed his ship into the bay. I fell for him instantly, and we became engaged. But he left me standing at the altar, and I died of a broken heart.
Wow. That bites.
Oh, I know.
It's like me going, yeah, that sucks.
Were there any other suitors you found attractive?
Well, there was one I could have fallen for. Young Charles de Goulash. He had such a radiant smile.
What happened to him?
You know, it's funny. I don't know. He checked into the hotel one night and I never saw him again.
Huh. I'm curious.
What happened to that young man you liked so much?
Why, the last time I saw Charles, he had checked into the hotel.
Wait, is that the man that we saw in that room over there? So how did he die? Did he get, did the bed flip up on him and kill him? Maybe.
Hey, nice ring.
Oh,
Was it something I said?
I hate this ring. It's been passed down from mother to daughter in the Good Soup family for generations. It was to be my wedding ring until that evil pirate stole the diamond and left me. Left me here to die of a broken heart.
Oh, man. Who would ever do that? If you don't want to get married, don't get married. But that just seems so bad. So, who would do such a thing?
Where's the diamond for your ring?
It's gone. He took it.
Who took it?
My love, my honey cakes, my widow schnoobums, my LeChuck.
LeChuck is your schnoobums?
He pried the diamond from its satin during the rehearsal dinner. Oh, what a fool I was. He told me he was taking it out to get some fresh air.
Yeah, getting some diamonds and fresh air. Now we know that LeChuck's not just an evil zombie pirate. He's a runner. And apparently he likes redheads. So what? I guess maybe you were a redhead. I don't know. It's hard to tell, really.
Where did LeChuck take the diamond?
Cad, the fiend. He sold it to the smugglers of Skull Island. It's just so humiliating. I could just die.
Wow. So it all comes back to LeChuck. Who knew? What is LeChuck doing at this point, anyway?
Since you're, not using it, can I have your engagement band?
This ring will remain on my finger until I have a wedding band to replace it.
I see.
Since you're, not using it, can I have your engagement band?
This ring will remain on my finger until I have a wedding band to replace it.
Okay. This is how it's saying there's other dialogue.
How do I get out of this crypt?
There's no way out of this crypt for either of us. I must haunt this lonely tomb until I've married a man I truly love. And you can't leave because the door's locked.
Nuts.
How do I get out of this crypt?
There's no way out of this crypt for either of us. I must haunt this lonely tomb until I've married a man I truly love. And you can't leave because the door's locked.
No, it's the same thing. It wouldn't let me skip it, by the way, so I was trying, but,
This is just a shade too creepy for me. I'm leaving.
Well, it seems like our double death has caused us to get stuck in this place at all. So, and we can't skip out the way into Monkey Island 1, unfortunately, and the door is locked. How are we gonna get out of this door? What awaits us beyond? And what's LeChuck going on while we're doing our own thing? And will we meet a friend while we're in this place? Find out next time in the next episode of The Curse of Monkey Island. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.